evil.
Hello. Alright. Before we get things started, there's something I gotta have to, kind of an announcement kind of thing. First of all, am I coming through okay? Alright. I was kind of hoping more than some other people would be here, but I guess, well, some of them on the Discord would know what happened, but I've been trying to push up some of my old streams from Hitbox to YouTube, but in the past couple of days I've been running into some problems, and for some reason they weren't uploading to YouTube. And last night I found out why. Mags told me apparently Hitbox has cleared out their storage. Namely, all of these saved VODs from anybody are all gone. So that means all of year 2 is just completely gone. I can't get it back. It's all the stuff that I've done after I came back from boot camp. That's all of my pretty much favorite Let's Plays that I've done, and it's not able to go on YouTube, which really sucks. Is that pretty much defeated the purpose of why I started making Bravo site, so I could be able to look back on that. I'm nostalgic like that. I mean, that's Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, all 4 Uncharted games, Resident Evil 0, 1, and 2, except for the ending, because I did the ending on Beam, freaking Tomb Raider, Final Fantasy 7, Metroid Prime 3, AM2R, all of those is gone. And I have just been like very pissed off all day that happened. The only thing I was ever able to get from year 2 was when I first came back, my first stream when I first came back, and that was the Destiny Taken King stream that I did. That's it. That's all I was able to get. Then I tried to push in any of my Metal Gear Solid 4, and it wouldn't upload, and apparently that was why. So, yeah, all of it is gone. All the stuff from Final Fantasy 7, all that stuff that we went through, all the stuff that I did for Metal Gear Solid 5, are the entire thing of Tomb Raider and Uncharted, and the start of the panic barks from the Resident Evil games, Resident Evil 0 and 1, and Resident Evil 2. Frickin' what's that one game that I did? Her Story, Honey Pop, the verses I did with Kugu and Star Wars Battlefront, that's gone too. So I've been really, really pissed off. So I mean, I planned on taking the entire week off next week just so I could upload all of them, or get most of them up on YouTube, and that's out the window. And I mean, what I have on there right now is just pretty much everything from year one, and it's not a lot. But I guess all I can do is, I did save all of the streams that I've done on Beam. I've downloaded all of them. So I guess I could still take the week off next week and go ahead and push those, but I was really, really expecting to get year 2 up there. That's why I wanted to do Bravo site, and why I wanted to put up the archive, just so I can look back at all I've done. Especially you like watching all my stuff, all my lowlights, and get a chance for anybody who's hey Shadow, how's it going? But yeah, there was a chance for Team Hype to look back. I mean, they pretty much caught me on the last couple of weeks of when I was on Hitbox before I went to Beam. They pretty much helped me move to Beam. But we didn't just lose your favorite Panic Barks. We lost all of them. It's all gone. Like I said, it was Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, Final Fantasy 7, Tomb Raider. Yeah, I uploaded the first year that I've started streaming, and I tried to upload the second year that I started streaming. No, I didn't get up to those because I was going from the order of when I did it. That way it was easy for me to organize it and keep track of them. Which really pissed me off because that was what I was going to do next week. But no, apparently Hitbox had other plans and just wiped it all out. Yeah, it's all gone. So Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, most of Resident Evil 2 with the exception of the ending, which I did on Beam. Metroid Prime 3, AM2R, Final Fantasy 7, Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4, Tomb Raider, the definitive edition that I played. What else did I do? Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and the freaking week that I revisited all 4 games. And what else did I do? The freaking April 26th Alien Isolation special that I did. That's gone. Well, I tried, but it's just, the more I thought about it, the more it just made me much more angry, because that defeated the purpose of why I made Bravo site, is because I wanted to save all of my old streams. I wanted to look back at it, to share it with all you guys, especially with Team Hype, because they caught me in like the last bit of year 2, and I wanted to, if they wanted me to see like all my Final Fantasy 7 stuff or all of my previous Uncharted stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm nostalgic like that. But I've got like an entire year missing. That's... I mean, it's like having a photo album all of a sudden that's just burned in the fire. I'm all ears. Well, that's actually kind of what I did at the end of every single game that I finished. When we rolled the credits, I pretty much gave out my review and my thoughts on it. I mean, Ass Chicken, I've done that for every single game that I've finished. Blind or not. I mean, that pretty much was my review. And I'm gonna be putting up all the stuff that I got from Beam. I've downloaded all the previous streams that I've done, and I'll push it to YouTube and go ahead and put that in the archive. I mean, since I've got it, that's the only way I can be able to go forward. No, I'm not. I'm not that kind of. I'm not that kind of like reviewer kind of thing. I just play it for the experience, and I'm not so much like an industrial person. I'm not a critic. I'm definitely not a critic. I mean, sure, I can give out my opinion, but I mean, I could, but I already have it long. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But I mean, it's one thing to play a game that I've already played. I've done that with Metroid, but it's another thing to have the done one that's blind, and that's most of all the ones that I've done. It's I mean, it was Metal Gear Solid 5, Final Fantasy 7, Uncharted 2, 3, and 4. I mean, I could, but it just doesn't have the same flavor, you know? I mean, you can't get back the start of the panic barks from Resident Evil 1. I mean, that's what I was started doing this to share. It's not so much of just like criticizing the game. It wasn't for like doing any kind of like thoughts on the industry. It's just for playing it as an experience. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I feel is kind of like lost when you look at other video game streamers there or people on YouTube. They're uploading, they're just doing it for the hell of it. They're just doing it for maybe someone doing it for money or something like that. I'm doing it for the hell of it. I'm doing it for the fun of it. I'm not on revenue or anything like that. So well, it's not like it's a huge blow. It sucks. It really sucks because it's like again losing a photo album. But I mean, it's not like I'm completely burned to the ground. But I'm just saying this, like I've got a whole year of stuff that I wanted to share with you guys missing. That's pretty much it. I mean, the only thing I can logically think of is just keep going with what I have now. I mean, uh, I still have all of Resident Evil 3 saved. I still have, let's see, what do I have here? Hang on. Because I have it in a folder. and it's all the streams that I did on Beam. I've got the Rise of Iron Destiny streams that I did, both of them. I've got my sister location streams. I got the finale for frickin' AM2R. I've got the finale for Resident Evil 2, my entire Let's Play of Resident Evil 3, my Let's Play of Lego Star Wars, and let's see, Majora's Mask, and The Last of Us. I mean, that's a start right there. I mean, just all the stuff I have with Beam is already a foundation of what I can start with again. So, but that's just to say, it's just a huge chunk. That's kind of like my favorite Let's Plays just gone. But anyways, got that off my chest. Well, I'll figure it out next week when I take my holiday break. But for now, let's go ahead and continue on with Code Veronica X, where we last left off. Hang on, is this thing on? Nope. Apparently, I've been talking so long, this thing went to sleep. All right, there we go. Let's see, where did we last leave off? I thought it would redline, but we made some progress. We're still kind of hurt. Okay, yeah, I think I wanted to get into that room on the far right. So, haven't seen the King Kong trailer, so I'll watch that later. Oh no, I'm still reeling from the Ghost in the Shell trailer. So, okay, what are we looking at here? We got grenades, but I'm not entirely sure if I need that right now. So what I'm gonna do, put those here. I'm just gonna save these gunpowder arrows for any of those wackadoos that I come across. And apparently those weird things that I hate in this game apparently do have a name, but I forget what they were called. It's a really stupid name. Bandersnatch, there you go, thank you very much. I go, who the hell names it a freaking Bandersnatch? Bandersnatch, whatever the hell it is. What are we looking at here? Oh, more grenade rounds, okay. Various commands may be given from here. Game audio is cutting out for me, but voice isn't? How bad? Wait, what do you mean it's cutting? Hang on, let me check. Oh, what the heck? Alright, hang on. I'm gonna restart the stream and see if that'll fix